Good morning, everyone. Today, March 7, 2023, Tuesday. We have pretty good news for stock coming up. Start to pound up a little bit, and the T-Pong is going to be down for its March month. For SP 500 this morning, it's gain of like 12%, and the Nasdaq and like all of them are up, and U.S. stock index, its features is this morning moderates higher for a short recovering from future. That's also money from Congress letter for this morning support the gained. So all of them kind of they decline a little bit, and after that they gain back. And for federal meeting, the interest is going to be higher a little bit. So anyway, it's going to affect much because right now it's already almost 8%. It still cannot. He's like to 10%. That's the highest we can because for with the elephant team, we keep everything nice and smooth, keep the economy rich. We all got the money, and with the donkey team right now, it take over, everything getting more expensive, and it's just mumbling something, and you know what you need to do. So everyone should do whatever in your county, in your city, in your state, and even though in federal, if you can do something, do it and change it right now. Whatever happened, and you can tell utility dropped down a little bit to 71.43%. It's yesterday was 100%. And material right now is, we kind of read material as material is so expensive right now. And can some directionary like energy is low, that's pretty, the kind of lot that's pretty good, but the materials need to stay in the middle. It's better, even though real estate and consumer staples, information technology industrial is like from 35 to 48%. It's going around. It's not that bad, but when utility drop a little bit and we pay less for the gas and stuff, it's really is expensive for the gas bill and pretty important for every American family. So especially Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nasdaq is kind of getting a little bit this morning, and Russo's too, and S&P 500 WIX like Wix. So and Dash for CAC for Canada, and like another sector around the world is seen pretty good so far. Is start to gain a little bit for this morning. And a lot of investors say if whoever get a call for Tesla, you have to wait around a couple weeks for Tesla rebound to coming back. Even though Tesla have really good news this week, but still not coming back yet because they have to base on the sector or the index from the root. It's like American market. We have to buy on the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and S&P 500, and we were talking about it a little bit early this morning for the federal rate, this like mortgage rate, and it was like around 7% more, and sometimes it's get more percent, like more than 7%, because this is the federal rate for the house. And they let the bank borrow money, and the borrower let the buyer and whoever want to buy a house is more than 7 rate, like it's going to be like 7.5 or 8%. That's for people who have a good credit and who have a like medium high or medium credit, and they have to deal with a lot for it's much higher, like sometimes up to 10% based on your credit score number. So, and this is a trending list. With the trending, Tesla and Microsoft stay on top of the list, and SE, Meta, BAX, and MRK, and especially AMD and Uber. Drop a little bit. AMD drop a little bit because the material. So Apple getting up a little bit, and NVIDIA drop a little bit for Yeah, because like oil, because oil this week cut off a little bit. We can see those information very soon. Amazon drop a little bit, CRWD drop, VTI drop a little bit. So anyway, depend on like they move up and down, swing around a little bit. So now we got the oil information. It dropped a little bit, like under 80. Yeah, it's been 79. So we can see S&P 500 getting up 6 point this morning, and Nasdaq getting up like 31 point this morning, and Dow Jones getting up a little bit, like 25 point this morning, and you know the T note is 0.1. It's not that much, so. And natural gas still adds up 0.047, but the main one, the total one, drop in the sector, in the utility sector. That means it's going to be down a little bit for next week. And gold drop $13. It's going to be $1,941. Seeing pretty good so far. That's why stock is going to be getting a little bit for today. And here the percent green and red just say that. And NTZ is going to be 28.3% gain, and ENFN going to be 21% gain, and the loss side is CARA is like CARA is 27.45% loss. So depend on, you have to look at the cap, have to look at the V1 and V2, have to look at the index, the news, or what they belong to, what the headquarters at, the information, and remember, use the calculation to find out the F1, like a foundation price. So the most ETFs families right now, we have a SPY1QQ is going to be up a little bit. Like what I said yesterday, is this week is a good week to sell ETF as do not hold anymore. And even though you can set them down a little bit, under 400 for SPY and under 298 for QQQ, and the cheap one we buy for today is UNG. It's going to be like around 88, like 8.6, 8.7. That's the, even though 8.5, every 10 cents, and you set up an order like that, that's going to be the cheap one. US Gas, UNG, that stands for US Gas Company. That's pretty good and pretty cheap. ETFs, remember ETFs, you have to hold in a week. Do not just sell an in out there. Even though you have money, you can do that. Like you see some profit, you can do that, but that's not. Usually we recommend for that, and especially right now it's option, and we see how many 2 call, 4 or 5 call, and we get 3 put. Like of course this one stand for the swing a little bit, but the percent is getting up more, and sometimes in the option we just need a little bit good news, good touch from the market, and like let's especially just say Tesla is going to be like 10% is easily like around $20 a day. That's like $10-20 a day. That's normal, and normally this move around $5 to $3. It's pretty normal and nothing special. We need to just wait a little bit big jump, and usually like around 2 or 3 weeks they get a really good jump like that. So as now we can see the volume. So this morning is the best one is SE 1 point, like almost $2 million for just around a something Eastern time, but we can use like Central time. It's around 7 something, and we can see a Tesla stay on the third on the list, and RIVN is stay on the second. And the last one we see on here, AM is easy to remember. It costs around $11, $10 for a share. It's pretty good. And the most expensive one is here is Tesla, and You know, it's been trending for a long time, and Tesla moved really, really fast. By the way, you know, keep them nice and follow them when you don't trade anymore. Just keep your phone off. And thank you very much. Good luck. Wish everyone have a pretty good money. See you later tomorrow.